All right, howdy, welcome back to the Addicted Motors auction review series. And today we have a pretty interesting find, and I wouldn't say it's a find because it's been for sale for a pretty long time now. This is a two-door Land Rover Freelander. It's an 02 or 03, I can't see the screen at the moment. It's the 2.5 liter automatic 6-cylinder US spec version, and it's painted in G4 orange, but it's not actually a G4 truck, which is interesting. They only imported, I think, 2,000 or so of these two doors, and there was some G4 editions that made it to the States, and I've seen some for sale, but this one is unfortunately not one of those. It looks cool though. This dealer has it listed for $7,000. It was originally $8,000 or $9,000, and it's just kind of one of those things that I really want. Not for $7,000 though, unfortunately. But like they say, there's an ass for every seat, and they're going to go for it with this one. There's no reason why someone shouldn't buy this, besides that it's an odometer inconsistency or an inoperable odometer. And these things blow up. They absolutely all blow up at about 100,000 miles. So the true mileage is unknown, which is going to hurt when you're asking full dollar amount for one of these. And you have to be real deep in the Rover enthusiast world to appreciate that truck. But I think you could also spend around $7,000 or $8,000 for an actual G4 edition. So it makes this a bit of a hard sell, and I think I'd rather it not be in orange. Personally, I think I'd rather a yellow one. But it says minimal information on disclosures. It's got the skid plate. It's got a crack in the front bumper. Unknown miles. Doesn't say anything about the tires or anything like that. So it's, you're really just buying the thing. You're not buying a thing with any type of records or maintenance, or it doesn't even say it runs. I mean, I'm sure it runs, but a lot of these little details are left undisclosed because people see a picture of a thing and they think just because it is a car that it does car things. It runs, it drives, it stops, doesn't overheat. That no longer is implied in the automotive auction world, especially when things are as is. And I should know. I've been the recipient of many things that are completely broken that we bought online. But I think the generations of people that are looking at these don't really understand that. So outside, paint, plastics looks good. I mean, come on, this is a cool truck. At the end of the day, it was actually not terrible off-road, according to automotive journalists and people that talk about these. And again, I want one. I would really rather have a diesel with a 5-speed, not because it's, not for off-road purposes, but I think it'd make a neat little bop around town car, but so would this one. But again, good color, good condition, not a lot of pictures, not a lot of information, but I think it is desirable for what it is. It's also been for sale for a very long time. So anything that sits for a while, and this, it's a Freelander, that's odd. So I believe the fact that it sat for a while is not as concerning, but these things don't get better. Okay, this is their other pictures. They got bored with it and they slapped some wrap and some G4 stickers on it and some Steelies. And now it just kind of looks odd. It definitely looks more like a base model Escape with those accoutrements put on. Again, I don't know who that is going to really appeal to. I think it's probably better in the stock form. They put some street tires on it. Maybe they put some MTs or ATs on it that would do something. But yeah, I mean, this is a complete want, not a need. So justifying the purchase would be pretty tough. So I don't know much. I mean, I do know something about Freelanders, but I think this is something that I'm going to have to just jump into one day. I don't want to pay more than $1,000 for one because that's what I think Freelanders should cost. But again, if you want a nice one and you're far down the automotive addiction with Land Rovers, then I think every garage should have a Freelander in it for aesthetic and complete collection reasons. I also want to see one off-roading at the next off-road event. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. Please like, subscribe. Hope you're enjoying this series, and drop me a comment below about what do you think about this sweet two-door Freelander. Thanks for watching. See you next time.